Hey everyone, welcome. And today we're going to be going over the very first class project we're going to do. This is making our own personal website. It's going to be kind of like step one in a bunch of ongoing projects where we just build upon this website, eventually make a larger product. But first up, I want you guys to go to sunnyslopecoding.com. And from here, we're going to get a better idea of what is all expected for this project. So when we take a look at this, right here, we're at the actual website, sunnyslopecoding.com. And we have a whole bunch of stuff up here. All the things that we've done so far in HTML are listed with little videos explaining and some text to kind of give you a better idea. Right, but the main thing is we're going to go to project one. And project one is going to be a little overview of what is required for you to turn in this project. So all the little things that we need to have on our website are going to be listed right here. So we're going to do this project in a platform called repl.it. So what I want you to do to get this set up, we're going to go to REPL. Now, if you've already made an account, awesome. If you have not done so, go ahead and Google repl.it. From here, we're going to click the first thing that comes up. And you need to make an account. So go ahead and log in or sign up whatever step you're at. I'm going to log in. I'm going to use my own personal email so it looks more like what your student dashboard would look like. To be honest, you can use whatever email you want, school or personal, I don't really care. Now, you probably don't have anything in here yet, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to My Repls right here. And we're going to make a new folder. So we're going to call this folder Project 1 dash personal website. All right, and hit create. And it's going to make a new folder for us. And we're going to click inside that folder. And we're going to create a new REPL. A REPL is just what they call the kind of project files in the platform. So a new REPL. I want to make this in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now we're going to be doing this project in only HTML, but these three things always come packaged together. It's going to give you some bunch of random words. That's just their way of creating their own kind of random identifier for your project. So what these words are really don't matter for you. All right, and once we have that, we're going to say create REPL. It's going to take a little bit of time as it sets everything up. And now we have the standard HTML boilerplate that always comes with a new REPL. So what this is just a bunch of HTML structure that a lot of documents share. So we have our doc type. All this does is tells the browser that, hey, this is written in the newest form of HTML. Right? We have our HTML element right here. Remember, everything in between there means it's getting read as HTML. And we have the head and the body. Okay. Now, there's a couple things that we don't really need yet. Right? We are not using CSS yet. So line 7, when you first open this up, the thing that links a CSS style sheet, we can go ahead and delete that. Okay, and then in line 10, we're not using JavaScript yet, so the line that puts in some JavaScript, go ahead and delete that. All right, so now I have a head. Remember, the head element gives details about your web page, but it doesn't actually show up. So this meta piece, that is a piece that talks about like what characters can be used on the web page. This is the most common one that we use in America. So we're good with this. All this does is gives a little info about like how it's going to show up on your screen. So we can leave that alone. Then the title is the name that shows up in the browser up here. Okay, so you're going to want to change this to whatever you want to call your website. When you open your website, whatever you want to be up in the browser tab, that's what we're going to put there. I'm going to call this Josh's personal website. Okay. And in the body, remember, this is where everything that we want to actually show up on the web page goes in the body elements. Everything that you want to show up over here when you click run, that's going to go in this section. All right. Now, let's say I'm going to add a little piece just to give you an idea of what's going on. Welcome to my page. Close that paragraph. All right. And I'm going to hit run. What you see is now, because this was in the body, right, welcome to my page showed up. Now, you're going to have to put a bunch of other stuff in here, right? We want to make sure that we have all these other pieces that we've covered so far in the class. So we want to include a image of yourself, right? We want to have two different type of lists. We want to have an unordered list. There's bullet points. An ordered list where it's listed out with numbers. If you don't know what any of these things are, or you want a refresher, then we can go up here and kind of see what's going on. But when you are ready to turn this in, what you're going to do is to actually open this up as its own web page. We're going to hit this button over here that's in the right, almost the top right hand side. There's a little button that says open in a new tab. I'm going to click that, and it's going to take a little bit of time because it's setting up its own web page. Oh, went pretty quick, right? So this is the address of your new personal web page. Okay, so whatever you have over here and whatever shows up, when you click that button, it's going to open it up in a new tab, and it's going to be the actual web page. So when you are ready to submit your final product, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to click that open a new tab. You're going to go to your web page. You're going to take this address and you're going to copy it. Right? And what you're going to do is now you're going to go to Canvas, where we can turn stuff into the assignments page. And in the Project 1 assignment, click that and just again double check that all the things that are being graded on this, all of those things are included in a nice orderly fashion on the website. Okay, and you're going to go submit assignment. Then all you're going to do is you're going to paste that website into the little bar right here where we can paste a website URL, the address. Okay. When you're done with that, you're going to click submit assignment and you'll be good to go.